Alright, guys. So, we got our first big trailer to Transformers Rise of the Beasts. We've got a whole thing of trailers apparently coming out. We've got a movie festival with all these different trailers coming out. We got a big trailer for Cocaine Bear, which I'm very excited for. It looks so ridiculous. I'm ready for it. But I was very excited to see anything regarding Transformers Rise of the Beast for two reasons. One, we knew next to nothing about that movie. We knew little to next to nothing about that movie other than some stuff here and there. And there's still stuff we don't know about it. Also, Bumblebee really did breathe some life into... it really did breathe some life into this film, into this franchise, excuse me. And I really like Bumblebee. And I have optimism. I'm very, you could say, optimistic. I'm sorry, that was bad. About this movie, I'm very optimistic about this movie. I am very curious to see where they'll go. But at the same time, I'm still like someone on a relationship who's gotten back with their ex, and they're like, you're improving good. You're doing well so far, but you could easily just slip back to being bad. That's the problem, is that one movie does not excuse how bad this franchise could be. I mean, really, like, how many times have we seen movies that are, like, it breathes life into the franchise and then it immediately gets killed by the next film? Like, how many times? How many times have we seen, like, a film breathe life into a franchise that does really well and then the sequel shits on it completely? That's really hard. And also the fact that this is this is going to be a planned trilogy is also, I feel like, kind of working against it, because now we have to really build up for the next two films, and I really hate that when movies do that, when they build up, like, trilogies for films. And you could make the argument, well, Star Wars, the sequel trilogy, did that. Yeah, because it's fucking Star Wars. They knew they were going to get two more movies regardless. They knew they were going to get a trilogy regardless. That's kind of the thing. It's fucking Star Wars. Transformers, on the other hand, Transformers was tainted by Michael Bay. So it really, and Bumblebee, while it did banger numbers, it's still like a franchise a lot of people are like, I don't know if I trust this or not. That's kind of the thing. Anyway, so, for this movie, for this film, it's going to be a big proving ground. Now, there are some stuff I really liked in here. First and foremost, I love the designs for the Maximals. I really love them. Ron Perlman looks like he's going to be a great Primal. We got to see Airazor and Cheetor and Rhinox. I don't know if we have, like, Rat Trap is going to be here, or Tigertron. It's really hard. I don't know if those are just going to be the only ones, but yeah. The cast, the Autobots look really good. Optimus and RC especially look good, as do Bumblebee and Mirage, who, by the way, why is Pete Davidson voicing Mirage? When it got announced that Pete Davidson was going to be in the movie, I was like, oh, cool, so he's Rat Trap, right? Like, he's the perfect role for Rat Trap. And then he's like, no, he's Mirage, and I'm like, why? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why Pete Davidson is Mirage. Alright, maybe that's the character they're going with? I don't know. The voice cast might be good, who knows. But yeah, I was just like, he would have been perfect as Rat Trap. And I can't be the only one who agrees on that, right? Anyway. So, yeah. And also another thing with this film is that we aren't getting the Decepticons or the Predacons either. Now, they could show up in the sequel films, but the main villains are the Terrorcons, with Peter Dinklage voicing Scourge. I think this is a good idea, but I was kind of hoping for the Predacons, but after how bad Rooster Teeth botched the Predacons, I think they need a break. I think they need a little break, and also, maybe we can get some good voice casts out of there. Wouldn't hurt I'm just saying, David Kaye is still alive, people. You bring back Peter Cullen for Optimus Prime all the time, and Frank Welker's obviously going to be Megatron, right? Right? So, how about get David Kaye to voice... When you finally bring in Beast Wars Megatron, how about you bring in David Kaye So we can hear that good old yes. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, Terrorcons. And God, I already know it, and you know it too, is that the Terrorcons are gonna say terrorize when that's supposed to be the Predacons. Yeah. So I already know that, like, you know, Scourge is gonna say, like, terrorize. Because, oh, get it? They're the Terrorcons. So they can say terrorize. I know it's a small thing. I'm aware. I'm aware that it's kind of a small, minute detail in the minutia of the grand scheme of things. But really, I'm also like, why? Alright, whatever. As long as the movie's good. I just want a good movie. It does also look like we are dealing with time travel, because they do kind of, they do kind of mention things here and there, like the past and future. So it does look like time travel is going to be involved with the Maximals. Now, depending on what they do here, are they going to say the Maximals came before? Or are they going to... Hopefully they will say that, like, yeah, the Maximals are from the future. And hopefully we can do a good Autobot Maximal story that isn't like that garbage we saw on Netflix. No, I'm still not okay with that. Thanks for fucking asking. So yeah, it looks good. I very much love the designs, but I'm going into this film with trepidation. Like I said, just because you had a good one good movie doesn't mean I'm going to be like, oh yeah, they can't do any wrong now. After 7 times, the first 7 times, then one good try, that doesn't make up for it. So hopefully this new incoming trilogy will be like legit. That's all. I just want a good a good series of Transformer films. It's really all I ask. So yeah, yeah. You guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Transformers Rise the Beast trailer? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.